I'm 100% sure that in the future, in the name of privacy, all the web browsers, okay, they will also say we will not share data.
So yeah, welcome to the sixth episode of the Strategist Show by Harrison Co, connecting brilliant minds across the globe on various topics like marketing, content, designing, and creativity. Today we have an amazing personality with us whom I have met through LinkedIn, and I can see I was blown away with his consistent approach and consistent posting about single topic, and the way he generates awareness, about WhatsApp conversational marketing. I think no one else does like this. None other than Antony Chacko, who's the founder of Alpha Marketing Agency, a WhatsApp conversational marketing agency, helping D2C e-commerce business to grow, who has generated millions of revenue in repeat business for e-com brands. So welcome Antony Chacko to the show.
Hi, Harris. Thanks for inviting me. Great to talk to you and to your audience. My pleasure.
Great. If I'm right, you're from Kerala, right?
I am.
Yes, so we both are from Kerala. Finally, we have someone from Kerala in the podcast. Great. So,
No, I am from Kerala, but I'm settled in Chennai. I'm like,
okay.
Grown up in Chennai. Yeah.
Great. So, from your the marketing journey from Tata Consultancy Service to Flinto Box to WhatsApp Alpha Marketing Agency, what's your story?
It's a long story. So I started my, I did my bachelor's in hotel management. Okay, that's where it all started. So I worked for in the hospital industry for a year, but then I found that that is not my cup of tea. So I shifted to corporate. I joined TCS. I worked there for a year, and then I was jobless for a couple of months because I couldn't figure out what my calling was. Okay, so that's when I was at home and I had a laptop. So at that time we used to have this 500 rupees phone. Reliance phone was there, right? So we used to have something called GPRS. So with GPRS we used to connect, and I used to create blogs that find out ways to make money online, right? So I used to write blogs, and I used to put those Google AdWords banners, and I myself will go and click, get some money, and eventually get the account blocked, right? So we all have done this.
Yes.
And so that was the beginning of the digital marketing journey. Okay, this is like 2007. Okay. And then, of course, the marketing bug caught me, and I started learning and doing various trainings and online things. And I had a blog. I used to write every single day. So that writing habit was getting built there. And then eventually I got a job in a company called Hot Courses. Currently, they've been acquired by a company called IDP Australia. So there I was the email marketer, and then I became the person responsible for banner marketing, and then Facebook ads, marketer. Eventually, the product manager for the entire business, right? So that was a good 5 years where I was learning the in and out of marketing and building a team, managing a team. And then I joined a company called Royal Sundaram. It's a hardcore insurance company where I had to set up the e-commerce engine for them. Okay, so I joined as a assistant manager for e-business. So that again went for a year approximately, and then I got a break at Flinterbox. So at that time, again, a very small startup. I was the seventh employee there. So one man marketing show. So I used to do Facebook ads, email marketing, even customer service calls I used to take. Okay, that's how startups work. And from there on, we built a massive team. Like, today they are like, I think 150 members strong, right? We took them to a Series A funding. So I was there in that journey for approximately 4.5 to 5 years. Okay. So after doing all these things, close to 13 years in the corporate and startup, I decided that, what, I should do something of my own. And I launched my training academy first. Alpha Marketer Academy was launched. So the idea was all the years of experience I want to document so that I can help others like avoid the mistakes that I have done in my career. Okay. So that was launched, and parallelly, I also launched my agency. Okay, where I was running Facebook ads for e-commerce clients. So 2019 and at that time the D2C boom started, COVID started. So it was a good time, and since I've been running Facebook ads for almost 12 years, right? That was a natural choice. So and I got some very good students from my academy who are like very good. I hired them as my team members, and with that our agency took off. Okay, so we were running ads, we were getting great results for our clients, and 2020 mid, I think that's when I came across WhatsApp API. Okay, so again, I am a hardcore person who believes in emails and conversations and copywriting. So when WhatsApp came into the picture, I thought, what, now you can do all these things at scale, right? And then so we got the API for one of our clients, but we did not explore it much, but because we were busy in so many other things. And then in 2021, the Apple iOS 14 update happened. Okay, and there was a huge ruckus in the marketing industry that Facebook ads were not doing better. Like they are like the costs are going up. It's not profitable at all, and most of the agencies at that time were shifting, were actually cursing Facebook and shifting to Google. Okay, so everybody was going to Google. So at that time, we realized, what is the core issue? The core issue is the platforms, the host platforms, like whether it is Apple iOS or tomorrow Android, or tomorrow even your Google Chrome or Mozilla Firefox. These are the places from where all the ad platforms derive the data from. Okay, so Google showed that if I don't share data with you, Facebook, you are screwed. Okay, so they're not sharing the data. Okay, so that's the beginning of it. Okay, but moving forward, I'm 100% sure that in the future, in the name of privacy, all the web browsers, okay, they will also say we will not share data with Google. Also, we will not share data with any platform per se. So privacy is a burning issue, and many people are talking about it, and many companies are taking that action in that direction. So we thought the core idea is, how can we own the data? Okay, if we as advertisers, okay, we go to the customers and say, hey, you talk to us directly. Okay, let's own the data. Okay, and we will help you out with the whole process, and we will clarify all your questions and handle all your objections, and then we own the data, like as long as we don't misuse it. Okay, so that seems to be a better solution to the problem. Okay, so then we went aggressive in terms of implementing WhatsApp API. Okay, and being somebody who has seen the Facebook ads story for 12-13 years, and I've been a core email marketer also from the beginning. So I combined email marketing plus Facebook ads, and then tried to customize WhatsApp. Okay, and that's when WhatsApp conversational marketing journey for us started. Okay, so what we started doing is, for our clients, we started implementing WhatsApp at scale. So we run ads on Facebook, but get them onto WhatsApp directly. Okay, and instead of sending them to a landing page or a sales page, we take them to a WhatsApp account of your business. There we set up some basic chatbots to engage in a conversation. People can buy from there if they want. If not, we also have a backup where there's going to be a sales team. It's going to call them. Okay, because now we own the data, right? So now marketing is limited to generating leads, high quality leads, people who have high intent in buying. And there will be a sales team which takes care of the sales. Okay, so this is the first model that we launched, and it just went crazy for one of our clients who was actually in the verge of bankrupt last Diwali. Okay, so within a month they recovered, and now they are going to hit two crores in monthly revenue this
Brilliant.
month. That's the projection. So
Brilliant.
we are literally clocking 20,000 leads every month.
Wow.
Right? So 20,000 phone numbers of your potential customers, right? So now I don't have to pay a premium for retargeting, right? So because we own the data, we send a message on WhatsApp, we make offers, and now we are building a lot of post-purchase sequences, okay? Cross-sell sequence, upsell sequence, okay? Consumption sequence. So a lot of R&D we are doing right now with WhatsApp as a medium, like what all things you can do with Klaviyo for email marketing.
Yeah.
So can we do that with WhatsApp?
Great.
That's what we are exploring right now. Okay. So one question I ask everybody in the agency space is that, do you believe in email marketing?
We definitely do.
Okay. So you think email is powerful for e-commerce?
Definitely. That's where
Okay.
the
Then imagine how powerful WhatsApp is.
exactly. See, I must say, because seeing your post, we started consulting a few D2C brands, and we are very new to this D2C sector. We started like 6 months ago, and we have one of our client who's whose parent account is VKC. So we do some good business in that account, and we started understanding. Okay, reading your mails, reading your content. I had a discussion with my VP. Okay, WhatsApp is something which we need to tap on. See this guy, read this guy. I used to share your post within the group, so I just wanted to know, like, there are things happening with your post. So there are things happening. So I've shared, and there are a lot of things happening. So I wanted to then implement the telesales also, like what is happening, just like you told. So we have kept one person here and started calling the abandoned cart, and we have seen that around 30 to 50,000 abandoned cart is recovered. So then I started, okay, whatever Antony was telling is not something which he's putting out of somewhere. It's actually working, right? So that's why I started understanding this, just like you say, the power of conversations. And then I started going back to my experiences. Whenever we go to a mall, what we say is that we pick a dress, and then someone will come, then he will say,
Yes.
wow, this suits well on you. So when someone says
Exactly.
that, we don't want to change, or we cannot go without buying that, right? So
Yeah.
that happened. So then I started understanding, okay, there is a scope and there's a power in WhatsApp. Kudos to you. I mean, you have someone who is what I have never seen, someone choosing a niche and being too much of consistent. So congratulate. I mean, I have to say your works are getting, people are replicating, people are trying to do things which you are putting forward in your mail. So whoever listening to this podcast, if you haven't subscribed to his week newsletters, then I will have to say, go right now, go to Antony Chacko in LinkedIn or Alpha Marketing Agency. You can subscribe from there, and you will start getting brilliant content over there. So with that, my next question comes. The one of the major problem which people face, the first problem, I wanted to be like step one, step two, step three. First problem is Facebook verification problem. A lot of people face this problem. Like some people do not get Facebook verification, though they are doing every damn thing out there. So I am sure that you might have faced hell of such problems. So how do you deal with it? Because it's not on our control again.
No, we can crack it. So we have had. I mean, we worked with a good number of clients right now. We implemented it. So for some of them, I think what is happening is depending on your ad spends, right? Like if you are consistent for a year and you're spending a good amount of money, that verification button is enabled by default. Okay, but for new accounts, that verification button itself will not be there. Okay, but we have cracked a way out. We have found out the situation, how to actually get a verification button, submit the right documents, and most probably within 2 to 3 days you can get the account verified. So it's a whole big process. Okay, so we have documented everything. Okay, so what we have seen right now is awareness. Again, there is not much awareness about WhatsApp marketing. Okay, it's fairly new, but I've been talking about this, for the last 4 to 5 months non-stop. Okay, but I was figuring out, not in spite of me, shouting at the top of my voice about WhatsApp marketing, why other agencies are not picking this up. Okay, because it's a new category that we are creating. Okay, so it was also one of my thought process that, what, when I launched my agency in 2019. Okay, and I was yet another Facebook ads agency. Okay, so you know the idea of blue ocean and red ocean, right? Yeah. So it is already a red ocean. There's already a bloodbath, right? Everybody is a Facebook ads expert. Even a 90-year-old who just started doing Facebook ads will put his profile as Facebook ads expert, right? And there is somebody like me who has been there for 13 years and running ads. I'm also a Facebook ads expert. So what is the differentiation, right? So we went ahead and created a new category. Okay, and then say, what, let's build a new ocean for us. Okay, that's where we need to start. And we started, and we are getting results. But then I was waiting to see that other agencies to come and pick it up fast. Okay, but that did not happen because somehow there's a perception that it's too technical. Okay, and it is difficult to build chatbots. It's going to require coding skills. Okay, but these are all myths. Okay, and so because we are creating a new category here, what happened? I started getting a lot of inquiries from agencies asking the same question, like, I'm not able to verify the FB account. Do you have a hack for it? I'm not able to get the API approved. Do you have a hack for it? Okay, and on the other side from us, we are now booked out for next 2 months. We can't take any more clients. Okay, that's the situation. And I have a very small, lean team. We're just 5 members strong. That's all. And I don't want to grow it further. Okay, I made a decision to keep it small because all my career I've managed 50-60 people teams. Okay, now I'm at a stage where I want to keep it lean and small and efficient, max to max 5 people. Okay, so there's a problem. There's a demand that agencies want to launch their own WhatsApp marketing services because it's going to be a great upsell for their existing products. Okay, so what we did, we documented all our strategies, every single thing. Okay, so totally we have some 19 strategies right now which we implement, from getting your FB account verified to an API verified, getting all the things right, and then implementing from acquisition, engagement, sales, and repeat sales. Because I think WhatsApp is one particular platform which you can use everywhere. Okay, so mostly email marketing is used post purchase, mostly, right? Facebook ads is mostly for the front end of acquiring customers, right? But this is one platform which you can use for every single thing. So we kind of documented it, and I launched a product called the WhatsApp Marketing Playbook Library. Okay, this we launched last week. Okay, so that agencies can now, like, we want to help other agencies to start building this.
Great.
Right? Because the other problem is it's a great technology, but if agencies misuse it, okay, the client's accounts will get banned. Exactly. There is also an issue with data and how the data is being used.
So I had this doubt. Don't you think if too many companies starts using WhatsApp as a commercial app, we will be bombarding with, because today I'll be buying from Amazon, tomorrow Flipkart, then I'll be buying from like 15-20 different type of business, and I'll one point of time I'll only have too many sales or promotional messages from different companies, but not personal chats. That will create a problem within the WhatsApp. What is your thought on that?
So again, same like email. Okay. So here the beauty is that you as a end user, you as a buyer, you can opt out. Okay. In email, it is a bit tricky. Okay. Email, what happens? Marketers spoil everything. Okay. Marketers are the ones who spoil the entire ecosystem. Okay. There are even marketers, even if you unsubscribe also, they will create a new account and then start sending you, because there is no central authority which is controlling it. Okay. But with WhatsApp, what happens, right? There's a control. Okay. Facebook wants it to be absolutely spam free. Okay. Now, even if somebody tries to misuse it, people will vote back with blocking your account. Okay. And your account is linked to your FB account. So it's not like you will create 10 different phone numbers and start spamming. Okay. Because all these 10 different phone numbers, even if you create, should be linked to a FB account manager.
Yeah.
Okay. And your identity as a company is also public with Facebook. So they can decide to ban your account completely if you misuse.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right. So the great thing is people have the control from whom they want to receive the message or not. So one tap, they can unsubscribe. So it's a double-edged sword for marketers. Great opportunity to have a conversation and keep it meaningful and keep it engaging. Okay. If they do a mistake, the power, see, the point is slowly the power is shifting from companies and marketers to the customers. Okay, because there is the demand is now generated by people, because there are so many clients, so many companies out there selling a face wash. Okay. So it's no more the company's right to get a sale. It's all about the customer's choice from which company they're going to buy. So the power is now shifted.
Great. So when it comes to WhatsApp marketing, do you recommend to go with a tool or platforms like Vati, where they provide the system and we do everything, or platforms like Zoho, Logici? I think the business on board, there are a number of companies who are coming in WhatsApp marketing, and a lot of new companies also coming, understanding the potential. So what is do you recommend, what is your go-to process when it comes to tools?
See, it's a very new industry. Okay, let's understand this. It's a very new industry. It is not as matured as email marketing. Okay. Yeah. So if you take a look at Klaviyo, okay, Klaviyo is a super advanced tool for D2C because they have been there for so many years. Okay. So every tool needs some time to develop, and that eventually at a point they will reach saturation. Okay. For WhatsApp marketing, it's just the beginning. So 2019 is when Facebook officially launched the API. Okay. And then slowly different rights were given, different options were given. And now there are so many companies coming and building these tools. Okay. So what you have to understand is the API control is still with Facebook. Okay. So these softwares that you are using are just, kind of a interface.
Yeah.
Okay. So some are big companies, some are small companies. Big companies will have 10 features today. Small companies will have 3 features today. Okay. So the pricing is also changing according to that. Okay. But right now, no tool is perfect. Okay. It will take easily another 2 to 3 years. Okay. For these tools to actually compete, get more funding, and then come to a level like a Klaviyo tool. Okay. So right now, there is no winner or there is no loser per se. There are just people or softwares which are like 10 months ahead and which are like 2 months behind. That's all. Okay. Otherwise, the API is still with Facebook. Okay. So right now, again, the moment I started doing, WhatsApp marketing and being vocal about it, I myself have been approached by like tens of these companies saying that, please use our tool and please do this. So I have tested a lot. Okay. Eventually, it's a never ending story. Okay. So finally, we have, after doing so many testing, our go-to tool right now at the moment is Vati. Okay. For one single reason is that they have this feature of building, drag and drop chatbots. Okay. So I don't require any coding skills. I just need to be a good copywriter. And if you can, think through the user journey, you can build amazing flows. Okay. So even when you are sending a broadcast message, okay, the broadcast message that you are sending to thousands of your customers need not be about sale every time. When you build a chatbot, right, you can actually take them through a conversation. Slowly, step by step, you can ask questions, show them GIFs, show them memes, make fun, and you can slowly take them through a journey. And eventually, you recommend a product.
Great.
Right? So the idea is, you have to start seeing WhatsApp as a conversational platform, as a two-way chat platform. Okay. Majority of the tools available out there are giving an option to do broadcasting. That's the number one USP. Okay. But broadcasting means you are again becoming an SMS.
Exactly.
Right. You need two-way communication. And if you want that to be happened up at scale, then you need a decent chatbot built up, right? So with this, we can do so much customization. Okay. If I, for example, if I know that Harris has purchased Irish coffee from me. Okay. So what I can do is within 15 days after you purchase, I can send a message on WhatsApp saying that Harris, you purchased this particular coffee. We have some recipes for you. And I can show videos on WhatsApp itself.
Okay.
Imagine how the experience is going to be. Yeah. Okay. And you're also prompting them to consume more. Okay. And after 20 days, I can send a message saying that Harris, you have I think you're enjoying your Irish coffee, right? Maybe it's time to restock it, right? And I can actually communicate with pictures and videos.
Great.
Instead of saying that come and buy this, okay. Now I can ask you a question saying that Harris, you have purchased this particular coffee before 30 days. Okay. Do you think it's time to reorder? Yes or no? You give buttons. Now, if I say yes, you can configure a flow which says, what, great, I have an offer for you. Buy two, get one free. Great. If you say no, then I can say, what, great, here is a different recipe for you. Try this out, right? So now I'm not coming across as a spammer.
Yes.
I am coming across as a company which is trying to help you.
Yes.
If you want to reorder, I have an option. If you don't want to reorder, no problem. I have some videos, some recipes for you. Go watch it.
Great.
Right? So this is a very important piece which I feel that Vati has. Okay. Other companies, I'm sure they're all building it. They will eventually get there. But there is no winner per se right now in the market. One tool that seems to be super useful for us right now is Vati. That's what we are using for ourselves and for our clients.
Great. So with that, my next question comes. I think the various touch points we have when it comes to WhatsApp is that, according to our understanding, one is abandoned cart. Second is once the people have purchased the product. The third we can call it as promotional messages, right? And then we have, if someone has brought the purchase and they want to track order for. Yeah. So do you think is there any other touch points for WhatsApp other than what I've shared?
Oh, there are so many. Yeah. So again, so there is one more thing that I've noticed. Okay, before coming to the various use cases. Okay, so interestingly, when the WhatsApp API was open to public, okay, so many tech companies, software companies who thought it's a new opportunity and they started building the software on top of it. And you would have seen, some small plugins on Shopify, which will just offer abandoned cart.
Exactly. Yeah.
Right. Which will just offer things like send a broadcast. Yeah. Okay. So what happened? A lot of these tech companies started doing marketing. but they're not hardcore marketers.
Yeah.
Okay, that's the difference. So that's why if you look at generally, if you go to LinkedIn or on the internet, all these software companies promoting only abandoned cart and sending broadcast. These are the two things that they promote because that's what they know most.
Yeah.
Okay. But if you put your marketing hat and then see, okay, what Facebook says is, as long as you have the permission to send a broadcast or a WhatsApp message, you can send anything. You just send us a trigger and we will dispatch it. Okay. Now imagine what all things are possible. Okay. So as you said, if you look at the top use cases in terms of making your funnel more efficient. Okay. To make your funnel more efficient, you can do abandoned cart. Number one, which is close to, we are seeing close to 30 to 40% cart recovery without any manual intervention, just by WhatsApp. Okay. But we also have a second bracket with the calling team also calling. Okay. Number two, you can do an order confirmation. In order confirmation, you can do an upsell.
Yeah.
Okay. You can do a track your orders, delivery. In that, you can do an upsell or cross sell. Okay. And then you can do something called, after 15 days, you can send a feedback message. Did you like the product or not? Okay. I am satisfied. I am not satisfied. Okay. If they say I'm satisfied, instantly you can make an offer.
Yeah.
That you can build with the bot, right? Saying that, hey, since you're satisfied, why not take this offer?
Great.
Right? And then you can do something called consumption message. Consumption is, you bought coffee, here is coffee recipe. You bought face wash. Okay, here is how you can use face wash, the frequency of it, how to use it, all those steps you can give. You can even give a product demo video. Okay. And then you can do something called, upsells. Okay. After 1 month, say, what, is it time to restart? Or is it time to reorder? That you can do, right? So these are all conversion related stuff. Okay. Now in terms of hardcore marketing, in terms of acquisition, there's a beautiful opportunity with Facebook click to WhatsApp ads. Okay, where let's assume you have a product which can be demonstrated with video. Okay, let's assume there's a simple coffee machine. Okay, so you can have a coffee machine, put a video about that particular thing. Okay, they can watch the video, but if they need more information, below you can have an option to click to WhatsApp.
Yeah.
They click to WhatsApp and the bot opens. There you can actually configure all the frequently asked questions.
Great.
So literally you can make your entire website into a conversational bot.
Yeah.
Right? And people can go through it step by step in a conversational tone. Okay. If they like it, they can buy it. But if they don't, if they're not confident enough, you can call them. Exactly. Call them and ask them what's your objection, what is stopping you from buying, and close it. Exactly. Right? In case if you have a sale coming in, let's assume you have this Diwali sale, Christmas sale, all these sale events, what happens during that sale day, every company wakes up and runs a offer campaign, right? Yeah. So obviously your ad cost is going to shoot up. Exactly. Instead, what we do is 1 month before, we run a Diwali sale waitlist campaign. Great. Okay, where people can see the information, they click to WhatsApp and say, hey, please add me to the Diwali sale waitlist. So we automatically respond saying that, great, we have added you to the VIP list. Okay, on October 14th, 8 p.m., you will get a message from us. Watch out for it. Great. So you start accumulating thousands of phone numbers where people are saying, please add me to the waitlist. And on the sale day, send a message. So you don't have to pay a premium during the sale days. So when Big Billion Day happens, when Amazon sale happens, you can't compete with those companies in bidding. Exactly. Right? So likewise, imagine the possibilities with WhatsApp. Okay, if you are a fashion brand, you can launch a campaign saying that we are launching our summer collection on May 1st. Show some pictures of the collection. And now say join the waitlist on WhatsApp. So my point is aggressively go out there and start owning customer data. Okay, and educate them properly on WhatsApp itself.
Exactly.
And then sell.
Exactly.
Yeah. So similarly, like there's so many things that you can do post purchase also. Upsell, cross sell, consumption. You can even do a welcome series with WhatsApp.
Great.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you have you have actually opened up a bowl of ideas, which when it comes to WhatsApp and what we see about WhatsApp is very different. How you are saying about WhatsApp and the potential, which I can literally see. But don't you think if you have too much of data, how do you manage to like when it comes to telecalling, when it comes to WhatsApp, you might be managing through chatbot, but how do you connect the telecalling with the WhatsApp? One last question.
Yeah, we can integrate the data from whatever you get. Okay. If you are less tech savvy, then you can connect that to a Google Sheet. Okay. If you are a bit more, if you can afford a CRM tool, then you can connect that to a Zoho.
Great.
Okay. And you can even segment by various campaigns. For a waitlist campaign, you have a different segmentation. For a sale campaign, you have a different segmentation, and you can even have different teams handling different types of queries.
Great. Yeah. So segmentation is what helps. So thank you so much, Antony. I am you can literally see that in my face. I'm just blown away with the possibilities you have. And I'm so happy I did this podcast. I'm literally happy I did this podcast, and I'm sure that all of the audience which they are listening to will be start thinking about we have done email, we have done Facebook ads, we have done Google ads. Now let us try this method. And there's a lot of possibilities, as you have said, just like NFTs, just like Bitcoins. We if we start right now, we are the movers of this entire channel. So thank you so much, first of all, accepting our invitation. And we are just you have 12 years of experience. We are just 1.5 year old agency, and we are learning from people like you. And thank you so much for invitation. Thank you. So that's it. Looking forward to have a lot of and we are also thinking of starting our academy. And we had this thought that whoever we are bringing as a guest, we want them to be guests for the academy also. We'll be putting forward a different meal to you also, to teach our students about the possibilities. So thank you so much. And
thanks, Harris. It was a pleasure talking to you, and always happy to talk about WhatsApp. I just can't speak enough okay about WhatsApp. I mean, I wish a lot of agencies start thinking about it and start implementing it.
Great. Thank you so much. So I'll let you know once this podcast go live.
Sure, absolutely. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.